Y'all, 90% of the time when you click on my channel, you click on my video, you're going to see me in pajamas because guess what? I love being cozy. I'm not ashamed to be me, and right now I feel like being in a bonnet and a t-shirt because I just woke up from a nap. I've been editing and I just want to be cozy, you know? So let me just dive right in. Ain't no stalling. So basically, you guys, I worked at a dental office for an entire year. Have you ever heard of a dental office open on Saturday? I haven't either. We were open 6 days a week. Yeah, that was just already a red flag. This was my first job while I was in college. No, it wasn't. I'm lying to y'all. This job started me off at a good rate. I'm not going to say any prices, but there were 3 other girls up front with me. It was 2 office managers, and they were about a year or 2 older than me, so very close to my age. And yes, I said it, 2 office managers. I'm not lying, y'all. Red flag number 2. And there was another girl that was exactly my age, maybe a year younger than me, and I was very cool with her. Like, I really liked her. Then eventually the girl that I was cool with, she got fired. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I believe it was for no reason. Y'all, it's not none of my business. That's not the point, okay? But basically, I lost a girl that I was so cool with, so I ain't had nobody. Mind you, I still have the 2 office managers working up front, so it's just us 3. They were very close. I believe they worked together before. I'm not sure, but they're like the best of friends. And then it's just me. So, of course, I'm already feeling like the oddball, which is fine because I'm at work. I'm not here to, you know. They spoke in their language whenever they were talking to each other. And, of course, I don't know what they're saying. I mean, I took 3 years of Spanish, but I'm gonna be honest, I cheated my way through that class. But yeah, they're just going and going all day, every day. Whenever they need something from me, they'll speak in English or something, you know? I guess when it came to personal stuff, they would speak in Spanish and I would just be there like, you know, okay, like, okay. I don't know, like, how would you guys feel like y'all work all the time, every day, all day together, and then you got these 2 girls that are speaking their language? It's like the nail salon, y'all. All right, imagine going to the nail salon. You in there getting your toes done. You got the lady that's doing your toes, and then the other lady beside her doing someone else's toes, and they look at you and then laugh and then look at each other and speak their language and laugh again. You get what I'm saying? Like, that makes you feel uncomfortable, right? Well, imagine being at the nail salon 24/7 every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically I had to deal with that very often. You go to the nail salon, you be in there an hour and a half max, you know what I'm saying? Well, I was there about 8 to 9 hours every day. It was a pain. I just felt uncomfortable in general because I didn't know what they were speaking about. I didn't know if they were speaking about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I feel like it's natural. Anyone would just feel uncomfortable, but they didn't care. They didn't care how I felt. They just did it all the time. I mean, with no questions asked. I mean, do you? I mean, I understand it's your language because I can't tell you can't speak your language, but it was like, how would you feel if I was speaking another language to the girl that got fired? Me and her had a language and y'all didn't understand it. We always, you know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, I can be slow sometimes, okay? Everybody had their moments, but I have a good feeling when someone is talking about me. You know what I'm saying? So there has been so many incidents, y'all, I kid you not. There has been so many incidents where they were talking in their language and they would be talking about me. I don't know what they're saying, but I know they're talking about me. Just like how y'all, like I said, y'all getting y'all nails and toes done. You feel the workers talking about you, right? Like, you don't understand what they're saying, but you have a feeling they're talking about you. That was me every single day. Like I said, I was new to that job. I just felt like they were talking smack about me. Like, they were definitely talking smack about me in front of my face in their language to each other. Like, and I had to deal with that for a whole year. And that was honestly mentally and emotionally draining. I kid you not. The job itself was already, y'all, let me get on the job first. We had 3 different dentists at that job, right? We never had enough dental assistants. If you ever worked in dental field, you understand, bro. Like, I believe we had enough front desk. We were able to manage, but the dental assistants were always short staffed. Mind you, we had 3 dentists, and so it's like 3 times the work. It was a busy office, y'all. Like, it was nonstop phones ringing, nonstop anything. Like, we just never had a break. There would be many times where we couldn't even breathe. We didn't have lunch. Like, we had to run to the back, throw some food in our mouth, and then come right back and work. Like, we wouldn't clock out. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was that type of busy. So it was already very hectic as a job. Always short staff. Patients always had to wait. So we always got complaints from patients. And the front desk, of course, would get yelled at because they have been waiting for over 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes to an hour. I'm not even exaggerating, y'all. Patients would sit there for 40 minutes plus. We had no control. We had no staff. I had to get yelled at. The front desk had to get yelled at because the patients were upset, which I understand. I mean, if you took time to get off work to come to this appointment, me being off my clock, me losing money, sitting here waiting a whole hour to be seen. No. I understand where they were coming from, but it sucked being in my position where like it's not your fault, and you try to comfort them the best way you can. Like, I apologize you have to wait so long, man, but we are behind, we're a little staffed. Like, I legit had to say that all the time, like all the time, every single day. There was never not a day we weren't behind. Like, that was just, it was stressful. We were busy, hectic, always behind, low staff. Like I said, if y'all know the dental field, y'all understand where I'm coming from. On top of that, the dentists we had were complete ASSs. Complete. I mean, they will be rude to us. Like, I can't even imagine being a dental assistant, because like I hear they snatch from you, that their attitudes, and they were already throwing attitudes at the front desk. I had experiences where a doctor cussed at me. Yes, cussed at me. And I went home and cried about it. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. Every single day I left that job, I cried in my car. I came home and cried. It was mentally and emotionally draining, physically even, all around draining, unhealthy. Every day I had to deal with mean ASS doctors that would just yell at you, throw attitude, cuss at you sometimes. I don't know why. I mean, you chose to go to school for this. Why are you being rude to the people that are working for you? They're doing the best they can. I don't know, me being the nice old sweet old diamond, let everything slide because I'm concerned about money. I need to be able to pay this rent. I need to be able to pay my bills. I need to be able to keep my credit up. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about just me being paid. I'm just trying to push all the negative and everything else to the side and just focus on the big picture. I need to have this money so I can have everything paid off. I understand where I was coming from, but also, what about my health? What about my mental and physical and emotional health? That has been happening for, let's say, a few months. I got a raise, like a pretty good raise. They realized how hard we're working, how hard I was working. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely here because I never made this money before. I need this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, wow. Yeah, I'm staying here. But just know that it was a pretty good number for my age. I came in, I worked hard every single day. I dealt with the BS from the doctors, from the patients, from the office managers that I had to work up. Does this make sense now that I'm thinking about it? Like, why are office managers working with me up front? They were front desk, but they were also office managers. Is that normal? You know, I ain't gonna ask no questions. But anyway, it was pretty much a buildup of everyday BS, everyday stress, everyday overwhelmment, and all this extra. I did not mention this, y'all. So there would be times where, okay, lunch, right? Basically, I would clock out. Sometimes I wouldn't bring my lunch, so I would like go somewhere. Like, I would just take a drive to go get like a nice sub or something. The two office managers would ask me, hey, where are you going for lunch? Mind you, their lunch is at 12 or 12:30, right? An hour after me. I would clock out to go to my lunch to go get some food, right? There would be days where like I'm on lunch and they will ask me to go pick up their food when it's a 15 to 20 minute drive. I'm on my break. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this was weekly. Like, they would ask multiple times a week if I could pick up food for them on my time of my break. Mind you, 15, 20 minutes away. And they didn't even 90% of the time, 80% of the, no, 90. Because one of the managers, they were sometimes asked if I wanted something. And of course, I'm taking it. I want some food because I'm using my gas money to go get your food. But the other one definitely never asked me that I want it, but steady asking me, hey, can you go pick up my food? My gas, not offering me, do I want anything? I'm wasting my time, my gas, my energy to pick up your food, and you don't offer me anything? Like, what is wrong with me? Why did I even allow that? That was the old diamond, bro. Like, what? I just wanted my job. I didn't want no issues, because I'm not the type of person that likes drama. I hate drama. I hate conflict. But at the same time, why am I letting someone walk over me? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I tripping? Now that I'm looking back, I'm tripping. I wasn't even 20 yet, I was 19. Yeah, I was 19, and then the year, no, I think I was 19, 20. Okay, I was around that time. But anyway, I am only a year or two older from that, and I've grown so much, y'all. I will never let anyone walk over me like that. If you want me to come pick up your food, you better offer me gas money, and you better offer me some food using your money. Like, you got me messed up. I just can't believe I let that thing go on for months, y'all. Like, I would constantly pick up their food, wasting my gas, don't bring anything back for myself. I didn't get offered no food. Like, y'all had a break. Sometimes they wouldn't because they were managers when you don't have time. But at the end of the day, it's two of y'all. Why didn't one of y'all go pick up the food? Why are you asking me on my break to come pick up your food? This was weekly, multiple times a week, my dude. Like, wow, that's crazy to think about. And then they mistreated me all the time. Most of the time when the phone would ring, right, I'm the one answering. Regardless of how much money or what title you have, you gotta do your job. So if a phone is ringing, if I'm busy, you're gonna let it ring until I pick it up. Wrong. You're not supposed to do that. You're here to work. You are on the clock. You're getting paid, so you need to be doing your job. There have been many times they're sitting there talking in a little language while I'm here dealing with a patient in front of me, have a patient on the phone or on hold, and they're sitting here talking multiple times. They're looking at houses on their computer. They're They're looking up where they're gonna move. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here slaving my ass off. I'm slaving, no help. Because they're too busy talking about them and their children and where they move in and worrying about this, that, and the third. We are here to work, my dude. Conversate when y'all off the clock. Help me out, you know what I'm saying? But back then I ain't have no mouth. I had thin skin. I mean, I'm still working on it, but it's just like back then I was the P word, y'all. There would be other employees that noticed. Other employees would come up to me and be like, are you okay? You're always, you know, picking up the phone or taking the patient or collecting payments while they're sitting there looking up houses, or while they're sitting here talking or chilling or on their phone, playing games on their phone, on Facebook. They are sitting here not working while I'm here struggling. There's been many times I would be in the middle of doing something and they will be like, Diamond, can you take this? Hands over their work. Like, I already have my own work. Then they want to throw on their work on top of me while they sitting here continuing to talk. Like, y'all, if only y'all could see it. Like, it's crazy how other employees even peeped it and they're not even upfront with me. Mind you, it's not even just them. It's y'all, this is ticking me off a little bit, but it's just crazy how I let a lot of people, many people walk over me in that office. But what's worse is the two bullies, the two managers. They were strictly bullies. Like, I look at them as bullies. They would look at me and talk in their language and do a little laugh. You know what I'm saying? I would pretend like I didn't hear them. I would pretend like, you know what I'm saying, nothing happened, but I knew exactly what they were doing and I'm sitting here not doing anything about it. What's crazy is we had cameras in the office. The owner, he knew what was going on. He knew exactly what was going on, but nothing was ever said. Honestly, they were the main issue in that office. I'm gonna be honest. Like, a lot of patients complained about them. A lot of coworkers complained about them. I wasn't the only one. Everyone disliked them, but y'all, you could dislike them all they want, but working with them, being upfront with them, it felt like I was in high school all over again. It was their little clique and I was the outsider and I was getting bullied. I'm not even kidding y'all. Like, I legit felt so uncomfortable there. It was so toxic. Mind you, anytime I'm coming in contact with a doctor, speaking with them, it's an issue. It's always some type of bucking or attitude, or there was no positive vibes there. It was just always negative. It was such a negative environment, y'all. Patients were rude, doctors were rude, managers were rude, front desk was rude, everything. It was just a whole lot of BS, bro. Like, me, I am a positive person. I am known to be like that. But here, I just felt like I couldn't be myself. I don't know, I just felt like people were jealous of me, especially the two girls up front, like, because I was awesome. So they just made my life miserable. I don't know. So whenever I made a mistake, mind you, I have been in this field a lot less than the two managers. And whenever I messed up, they made it seem like it was the end of the world. I was scared to do any mess up. And what's crazy is there has been times where I would look for jobs, but they wouldn't want me because they wanted, you know, a certain amount of years of experience. And I didn't have that. Like, I wanted to get this amount of money, no less. You know what I'm saying? Because it's good to set boundaries, but what about me and my health? You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot let money control me. It felt so much worse than I'm explaining it to y'all. Like, it was just a hot mess. It was so toxic. The worst experience I ever had. Eventually, those two girls left, like 2 months before I left. It was just me up front. Like, mind you, I haven't even been there for a full year. Like, I'm still learning, you know? Like, I have some stuff down, but I'm still learning. Like, whatever the managers, whatever they did, I had no clue because I was never taught that. Oh yeah, I never told y'all this. They never trained me properly. I was never trained properly. And then I was taught the wrong stuff. Mind you, we had two managers, so they're telling me two different things. It was too freaking much, y'all. When they left, it was a hot mess. I realized how unorganized that office was. They left it so unorganized. Like, I'm cleaning up after them because they made it seem like they had their shit together, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't. They did not. It was a hot mess, y'all. And I was just so frustrated because I'm trying to like figure out what they did wrong and I'm trying to correct it because patients are calling about their billing and I'm just like, they put it in wrong or they didn't apply. Like, it was just, I had a new girl. This new girl, she was so dope. Like, I really liked her. She was around my age too. This was her first time working in the dental field. And so basically I had to teach her while also being there by myself. It was very, very, very complicated, y'all, because like I said, she didn't know anything about dental. I had to do everything by myself while trying to train someone that is brand freaking new to this dental field. And I'm still questioning, what the heck am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I can't even speak. That's how I felt. Like, I did not know what to do. I had so many breakdowns. I felt so overwhelmed. I didn't have breaks. I was just stressed. I was already stressed, but that was stress. And I kept asking, can we hire more front desk, because I cannot do this by myself, and I cannot train this girl if I'm doing this, that, and the third, running around this office. I don't have time to train her. And guess what I was told? We gotta get a certain amount of numbers hit before we decide to hire more people. How am I gonna do that by myself? How am I gonna do that? How am I gonna get to their expectations when I'm by myself, no help? I had help, but she didn't know. She felt helpless. I love that she was there because she was there to answer phones, but besides that, everything else I had to handle. I would ask every week, can we hire someone? Can we get someone new? No, we can't. Not until we hit these certain amount of numbers. I am sitting here stressed every freaking day. Wow. Wow. Just looking back, that was the worst experience I ever had. Oh, and when they left, I got a raise because I was not about to sit there and do all that stuff by myself with no extra pay. They paid me more, which was amazing. I mean, I have never seen that price coming. I have never seen that coming. So I'm just like, wow, that is great pay. The job did not equal the pay. Like, y'all, if y'all knew the pay, y'all would have been like, whoa. But honestly, money drains the freak out of you. And that money was not worth it. That money didn't have shit on how I was feeling. I didn't even care about how much money they gave me at that point. Like, I was mentally done, like done, shattered, broken, done. Like, I was just, one day I just never went back. I just wish I had a camera and I could show y'all how it was. Like, it was so bad. Now I just have a different view of things. I have my eyes wide open. I have the guts to finally speak my mind if something does not feel right to me. I'm not afraid anymore. But honestly, maybe I needed that for me to wake up and for me to realize, like, okay, Diamond, you are not taking no more shit. Ever since that day, I have not. And I love that I am becoming more confident in myself and more strong, and I'm no longer letting anyone walk over me. So I'm gonna just look at it as like, it was a learning lesson, but that will never happen again. Money would never drive me to that point ever again. I don't care how much. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Yeah, like it, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell button so you would be notified each time I post a new video. Make sure y'all comment, like, if y'all ever been in any similar situations, let me know in the comments. I love you and I thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.